Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Coin Investor. In this video, I'll be taking a look at the Sushi Token, which is the native token used by the Sushi Swap, a decentralized exchange. Why Sushi? This very token caught my attention recently because of the insane gains it made back in 2021. It got nearly 5,000% gains, and would it be able to do the same magic in next couple of years? This is what we will be looking at, or we'll be trying to predict, the various long-term price targets and whatnot. So what you see right now is the weekly chart. Let me turn off a couple of indicators to make everything look simpler. So first of all, what is this white line? This white line is the 21-day simple moving average, followed by this yellow line, which is the 55-day simple moving average. This is the 100-day simple moving average, and if I move to this, and this is 200-day simple moving average, and followed by this gray one, which is 200-day exponential moving average. So I make use of moving average to find out various support and resistance levels, which is why I have 5 type of moving averages on my chart. And I like to trade on longer time intervals, like 3D chart, where every single bar shows 3 days worth of price action. I also make use of weekly chart often to find out various support and resistance zones. For instance, right now we are in this accumulation zone, where we have strong support at 90 cents and strong resistance at $2. So right now Sushi is moving, touching these very levels often, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. So we are seeing these things as accumulation zone. So when should you enter Sushi? I think between 90 cents and $2, so very nice price to accumulate some Sushi. Even if you start accumulating now, let's say you start buying some Sushi today at $1.23, and if we reach the previous all-time high, we will still be able to make more than 1,800% in profit. So that's quite a lot. So let's say you invest, let's say $10,000 right now. 1,800% would be quite a lot, right? I mean, your $1,000 would be $10,000 would be around $180,000. So yeah, quite insane amount of gains, potential gains, even if we touch just the previous peak. But we are not here to hype about stuff. We are here to see the various technical levels where you can play around and get your money out, because I may not want to sell the top, because I'll be honest, I did not buy the bottom. I entered Sushi at somewhere around $1 or so, something more than $1. So yeah, $1.1 or so. Yeah, that was my average price entry. So if we take let's use some tools to make out various support and resistance level. So I'll be making use of Fibonacci here. So as you can see, when I deployed this, we have quite a big gap between 0.9 and $6.2. So what I'll be doing is, you can actually use Fibonacci in this manner. By the way, my neighbors are making some sounds. They're doing some packing, making use of that tape, so which is why I use here that weird sound there. So anyway, so when I squeeze this, we see some more resistance levels. So if I squeeze this Fibonacci further, you can see some more resistance levels. So this basically tells us we have very strong resistance at $2, followed by 2.92, so basically 3, followed by 3.5, then 4.2, $5, $6, 9.6, $14, $20, and $24. So we finally have, we're making use of Fibonacci here. And even if we do not make use of Fibonacci, by the way, feel free to screenshot this. So even if we do not make use of Fibonacci, you can still see, you can very well make out various resistance zones. For instance, this could be seen as a resistance zone. This here, we see a lot of price action here. This could be seen as resistance. So anywhere where you have seen a lot of price action can be seen as resistance zone. This especially, very strong area of resistance. So price, the token spent quite a lot of time at this very level at nearly $9.5. So a lot of resistance here, some resistance here as well, 14.9, so basically $15. And then we had 4 5 spikes at $20, and we touched $23.6, nearly 2 times. So yeah. Potentially these would be the price targets, but if you ask me, if you're buying now, I think good place to start selling your sushi would be, I would say, yeah, $5.50. So that is why I trade on weekly time intervals. Let's remove this and let's make use of Ichimoku cloud, which also gives us an idea of various support and resistance levels. So it makes use of these two moving averages, white line and red line. Usually if you're above the white line, it acts as support. If you're below the white line, it acts as resistance. And you can use it on various time intervals. Let's move to 3D chart. You can see that we are about to lose this very support. Hopefully we do not, because we still have around 1 day 12 hours left for the 3D bar close. Let's see the weekly chart where we can see where we can trade on longer time intervals. So here we have usually whenever it touches these places, they act as huge areas of resistance, which is at $2.1 again, just around our accumulation zone. So we may touch here, spend some time here, then spend some time here, and then you would want it to break out of this cloud. Highly likely it would be able to do so, but nothing goes up in a straight line, nothing goes down in a straight line. You can see that nothing went down in a straight line, so why would it go up in a straight line, right? If you are yearning to see the sushi go from $1.2 directly to $14-15, not gonna happen. I don't know, until a sushi token cures cancer or something. Otherwise, not going to happen. So what I'm expecting it is run to $2, accumulate for a couple of weeks, then pump to 3.5, accumulate for a couple of weeks, and then break out to $8 or something. You can also use it on 2 weeks. So every single bar shows 2 weeks of price action, which is very helpful if you ask me, because here you can see that we have very strong resistance at $1.5, and this one usually they act as huge areas of resistance, which is again, surprise $3, $2.96. So this one again gonna act as resistance, and this one is going to be this mega hard resistance to break, so which is at $12. So you can play around with various time intervals to find out other long-term resistance levels. So keep in mind these things act as long-term support and resistance levels. So if you're below it, it's going to act as a huge resistance level. If you're above it, if you're able to close above $1.4, I think it will act as very strong level of support, and we'll be able to fly to $2.8, $2.9 in no time. So yeah, those are my long-term. This is my long-term view of sushi. So hopefully by end of this year we will be able to see $10 sushi. If not, we will probably have to wait for a few more weeks. But I'm very sure it will be able to surpass the previous all-time high easily. And it's a good time to buy right now. Yeah, so that's all about it. If you like this video, give this video a like. That's all I need from you guys. And subscribe for more cryptocurrency and token and coin analysis like this. Bye bye.